Candy, what is this? You roll out of bed looking like this for an interview. What is this?
We only have one side of the bed in Pine Valley, the right side. Besides, what do you expect from an ex-hooker?
10 years you've been doing this show.
Yes, this spring it'll be 10 years.
Is it as much fun today as it was when you left Lawton, Oklahoma and San Antonio and had all those great dreams?
It's more because I know more about this process of acting. I never wanted to be an actress. I wanted to perform in musical comedy. I never wanted to be a straight dramatic actress. And I was terrified when I first got on the soap after having done nothing but musical comedy. I didn't know how to act, and I may not now, but I'm giving a better imitation of it.
No, you've learned a lot.
I have learned a lot.
And the character's changed and evolved so much in 10 years, hasn't she?
Yes. Yeah, well, physically, of course, she's much more pulled together and emotionally. But I would like always to keep a little of those insecurities going underneath, because that's one thing that makes her appealing to me, is that she gets knocked down time and time and time again and always figures it must be her fault and still trusts everybody. But she doesn't let anything destroy her.
If you have this incredible urge to perform, then go back to that very first time that you ever were on a stage. What's the feeling like?
I was 8 years old, and I played a Christmas package in the Whittier School Christmas pageant. And here I was in a huge red bow on top of my head and a little, tutu and a cape. And my line was, I was a Christmas package, and I had to say to the other Christmas packages, "She doesn't believe in Christmas." Well, you would have thought I was the whole show from the way I was carrying on. And I knew not even so much the reaction of the audience, because I tend to go deaf. I don't hear audience reaction all that much. It's just the feeling, the injection of adrenaline, positive adrenaline, that I feel on a stage. It's different from television. Television is a much more concentrated, intimate medium. When you're on stage, you can open up and be as big as you want. And I'm the biggest basket case of stage fright I've ever known.
Are you?
But I always overcome it through the joy of performing.
By the time you leave the stage right and get on to stage center,
Yes.
you've lost the nerves?
Almost, except in my nightclub act, which is me singing to the audience. If I'm doing a play, if I'm a character, by the time I hit the stage, nerves are gone. Fear is over.
In your heart of hearts, are you still a small-town girl?
How did you know? I made 23 trips back to my hometown last year. And by the second week in March, I will have made 3 this year. I can't get away, don't want to get away from Lawton. My best friends are there, my parents are there. The geography, the topography I love is there. It's brown and dry and flat, and I just love it. And I'm sure it doesn't hurt that it's close to Arkansas. But I want to retire in Lawton someday, when I'm 90 or 100.
The lovely part of what you're saying is that you are not spoiled by success.
Oh, of course I am. I never knew caviar and champagne when I was in Lawton, but I do now, and now I can take that love and the love of travel. I'm very spoiled. But more important to me than caviar and champagne and traveling around the world is the love that I feel at home.
One thing I have absolutely observed this day, there is a lot of homework that goes with this job. How do you find time for a social life?
I've tried marriage, and it has not worked for me. However, that's not to say it never will. I've been seeing a really nice man for 2 years. He lives in Arkansas, and I live in New York, and we meet in Dallas and New Orleans and Washington, D.C., and Arkansas and Oklahoma and New York even, and just have the greatest time when we can see each other. He's in business, and I'm in the business of show. So it's not, we see each other about every 2 weeks.
Oh, that's terrific,
Yeah.
with somebody that's in Arkansas.
Yes.
So the future then holds lots of possibilities for you.
Endless, endless. I always thought I had to perform or I would die. But now I see that there are other types of, as you say, outlets within my sphere. I've started speaking, as you do, to
Great.
groups, And that's fun. I would have thought I would have been totally inarticulate and just become an idiot when I got on stage to just speak off the cuff. But with the proper preparation, I've loved it.
That's terrific.
So there are lots of things I could do.
Yeah, and of course the role of Donna.
Well, that's the most important thing. I don't want to leave Donna.
Is she written in forever?
I
Or is that always a
don't know.
chance?
Ask the writers if you get a chance. It's up to the writers and up to the network, of course. And they had a good chance to lose me last year, and they didn't take it.
Great.
So fortunately for me. But I'm heavier now on the story than I was then, and we all move in and out, front burner, back burner.
Yeah.
I would like to stay for as long as they want Donna, and then we'll see.
It's been lovely being here, getting a taste of your world. This
Have
is
you
quite
had
a
fun?
place. Oh, great time, yeah. I envy you.
It's a wonderful
And look at the
job.
clothes you wear.
Well,
and the
hello.
pampering you get.
Yes, yes, we have people to do our hair
It's
and
terrific.
makeup.
It's great.
Lots of good people work here.
Yeah. Thanks an awful lot, Candy.
Oh, it's
really.
good to see you.